pleasant day to everyone, and I hope you are safe and well wherever you are. It is both pleasure and honor to be here and share my thoughts about technology leadership. And speaking of leadership, we are celebrating the 50 years of leadership at the Perioperative Nurses Association of the Philippines. Indeed, ORNAP is forging a legacy and pioneering the future of perioperative nursing excellence. ORNAP is a trailblazer in Philippine nursing. Before I begin, I would like to say hi to our friends and colleagues from the Manila Hotel in the Philippines. It's been a while since we had in person events, and it's an honor to serve you again this year virtually. ORNAP conferences are always one of the biggest, most remarkable, and most impressive events. Thank you to our ORNAP officers for continuing the legacy of a well managed event. But honestly speaking, ORNAP is our big winner. Through the years, they inspired a lot of nurses and aspiring nurses and always drives change in Philippine nursing. And from my experience, no other nursing organization has provided us with a lot of charitable work and projects for the community, and they are well established in terms of service to the masses. They never fail to impress. They always showcase radiance and grace under pressure, not to mention the wisdom that they provide through research and innovation. And they blaze a trail by breaking a leg and always making a difference in the lives of many. As a nurse, I'm always happy to collab with them through the years. Like Ornap, I'm currently celebrating my 20 years of service to the nursing profession. Since 2005, I'm advocating for the use of technology in the nursing practice. For this session, we'll be looking at the history, journey, and trajectory as our session objectives. For the past, we'll be looking at how technology drastically improve and disrupt our industries. For the present, we will showcase some of the most promising technologies at the present and their associated challenges. And for the future, we'll present a model on the key factors of potential solutions in moving things forward. This presentation will advance the FAME model in forging a legacy and pioneering the future of nursing in the Philippines. I would like to share my potential biases as a speaker. Currently, I'm affiliated with Our Lady of Fatima University as the Director of the Research Development and Innovation Center, the research and innovation arm of the Six Campus University system. Most of the projects that I will be showcasing here are outcomes of collaborative efforts at OLFU and with its partners. The Philippines currently is at the crossroads of innovation and progress, and there are nothing more exciting and challenging than the contemporary times. Based on the report published last year, our population has surpassed the 8 billion mark, with 70% of this number owns a cell phone or smartphone, and more than 5 billion of the population are connected to the internet, and almost all of this number are subscribed to social media. People are both in the physical and virtual worlds right now through the various social media platforms. Social media can be a powerful tool for nurses, offering opportunities for professional development, networking, and patient education. It is a platform to share projects and advocacies covering an extended reach. Did you know that the ORNAP national group in Facebook is included in the above 20% groups with highest traffic in terms of keywords nursing in the Philippines? Social media indeed is a powerful tool. Not only the social media, but the internet. And in terms of devices, more and more people are linked to technologies. From smartphones, watches, and wearable trackers, there is always some gadgets attached to every person. Overall, technology and innovation highlights the value of connection in a deeper sense of the word. Technology enables us to relate, link, contact, associate, attach, and network with one another. Technology can connect us to our friends, our patients, and our coworkers. It made us realize that we are living in a world of technology with humans or a world of humans with technology. This makes technology completely a must for every nurses. And as the saying goes, you cannot change the direction of the wind. You need to adjust your sails. The process of digitization and digitalization is gradually transforming our traditional ways and paper-based culture to one that is electronic and mobile. Hospitals are gradually adopting various software and databases and a lot of logging in into the system. There are computers everywhere, even inside the operating room. Technologies has always been present in the classroom through simulation and laboratories. And some of our nurse educators are first to use it during the times of the pandemic because there is no way to go out but to embrace Zoom, Google Meet, and Microsoft Teams. There are computers in community health projects. However, technology has something more to offer. Historically, the world has witnessed how innovation shaped industries via the different revolutions. The first industrial revolution during the 1760s to 1840s was when machines started doing the work that people and animals used to do before. Steam engines powered the factories, trains, and ships, and people moved from the provinces to the cities to work in these factories. During the second industrial revolution, during the 1870s to 1940s, these brought us electricity, steel production, and chemicals, and assembly lines made manufacturing faster. And it was all about mass production and new forms of energy. The third industrial revolution during the 1950s to 2000, also called the digital revolution, where computers, internet, and electronics transformed everything, and information became as important as physical goods, and people could communicate across the world and machines became smart with computer controls. And the fourth industrial revolution from 2000 to present, and we are living in this one. It's about artificial intelligence, robots, and everything being connected through the internet. These physical and digital worlds are merging. Think smart homes, self-driving cars, and AI assistants. The 4IR, or sometimes referred to the 5IR also, introduces us to 3D printing, and bioprinting is also emerging to fabricate artificial tissues and organs for transplantation and drug screening. For me, the most impressive is how we learn from online spaces. Online courses are available and sometimes free, which can be explored further in the Philippines for acquiring CPD units. The so-called YouTube University enable us to learn from the vlogs and videos. And one of the technologies that we are working on right now is extended reality technologies, a project that we conceptualized even before the pandemic. Extended reality was based from the framework of Milgram and Cucino in 1994, and it promotes the idea and concept of combining the real and actual world into the virtual world. Currently, there are three most common technology applications under the extended reality ecosystem. In virtual reality or VR, the user is fully immersed in the virtual world and the user wear a headset blocking out the entire real world. In augmented reality or AR, the user uses its smartphone camera to overlay the virtual objects in the actual world, similar to the Pokemon Go app. And mixed reality or MR, where real and digital worlds interact with each other, where virtual objects behave as if they are really part of your physical space. In medicine and allied health, these technologies are useful to project anatomical and clinical objects such as the model of the heart, expand it, and examine the model for learning purposes. In practice, the healthcare providers can see the actual world while seeing the virtual objects as well, enabling communication with other members of the healthcare team while accessing patient records and laboratory results. In education, wearing a head mounted device can also produce interaction with students as represented by their avatars. Students in their homes can also participate in the discussion and see the digital models being presented by the instructor. Last year, Apple Incorporated provided their share by launching the Apple Vision Pro, a groundbreaking device with high-tech capabilities and impressive visuals. And as expected, I'm one of those who fall in line to experience this first. Indeed, mixed reality has a lot of clinical applications, from teaching and learning to potential interventions. Imagine providing a dose of mixed reality to patients in alleviating fear and anxiety towards an operation, or providing immersive activities to divert pain perception among post-operative clients. In nursing, doing mixed reality will enable us to see things we don't normally see in the real world. Take, for example, how the baby descends into the birth canal during simulations. Providers will have a better idea on what is happening inside the body and therefore can provide better care. No wonder The number of nursing schools around the world are using extended reality technologies, just like this one. The Philippines, as one of the biggest country producers of competent nurses, are taking its share in the development of these technologies for nursing. And in 2022, our university has conceptualized the multiple applications for Reality Virtual Experience Laboratory, or simply Marvel, a research and technology development facility for extended reality. The facility was inaugurated in February 2022 in collaboration with the Department of Science and Technology, and the government has provided multi-million funding to our university to establish the Marvel. Since its inception, the Marvel has produced outputs, programs, publications, and projects for medicine, maritime, and nursing fields. The facility was showcased in a recent episode from CNN Philippines, highlighting its potential impact to nursing education and the practice of nursing in the Philippines. And the concept and vision were showcased in the show, and this was also sponsored by the Department of Science and Technology. The full episode is now available in YouTube under the episode title Siyensikat Industry 4.0. One special feature of this facility is the development of virtual humans for simulation and community projects. In 2023, we launched the community program known as the Hataw at Sigla para kay Lolo at Lola, a virtual coach-driven project to enhance physical exercise compliance among older adults. Since then, we serve more than 200 older adults through this innovative program. We are constantly improving the exercise modules to include a variety of exercises and relaxation activities for our senior cohort, including Tai Chi and Qigong exercises. So, this is how exciting it is. In parallel, we also have published a lot of papers in understanding human-computer interaction and how older adults in developing countries such as the Philippines adopt technologies. Last month, the Marvel project received the Excellence in Project Implementation and Completion, or EPIC Awards, from the DOST. We also produce gamified applications for maritime students and nurses. For instance, teaching students how to perform basic life support procedures in a breathtaking 360-degree immersive environments. Who knows? Maybe in the future, we can further our partnership with ORNAP to include student orientations in the OR and instrumentation featuring a life-size immersive OR theaters. Combining all of these technologies, this may lead to the development of the so-called metaversity, a digital immersive digital world, but for the purpose of teaching and learning. And the idea is for a physical university to have a digital twin that will offer a virtual option for learning and academic services. Hopefully, that future will soon be a reality as we slowly and step by step achieve baby steps for initial pilot and completion. The most controversial technology nowadays, I should say, is artificial intelligence, or the ability of a computer or program to think, learn, and communicate like human beings. AI is with us since 1960s, but it only received global interest, attention, and even scrutiny just recently due to its new breakthroughs and advancement in mimicking human intelligence. The most impressive is the manner on how AI grows and evolves, its ability to learn and adapt to various situations in outstanding and generative features is groundbreaking. Imagine giving instructions to the program and it will generate the output that you need, even pictures and video. Nowadays, without critical eye, it's hard to distinguish what is real and what is fake. But there are ways to know, I must say. AI is gradually transforming our nursing processes through various applications with AI features that we can use. And there are thousands or even hundreds of applications with AI integrations, and a lot are still being developed. Assistive technologies and virtual agents are useful for patients to acquire information and for healthcare providers to receive assistance for data processing and also what you call decision making capabilities. For me, the most useful application of AI is in the field of what we call precision medicine. Precision medicine is a medical approach that customizes healthcare to each individual person based on their unique characteristics. Diagnosis and disease prediction is becoming more and more accurate through artificial intelligence, and it allows on the spot identification of disease tissues even during operations. Knowledge discovery and manuscript production is improving through a variety of tools for research also. Although we don't rely so much in AI in critical studies, networking and modeling features of some research databases are really helpful and top notch. One of the highest forms of super AI or robotic applications are also on its way to impact our nursing practice. This field evolved from surgical robotics during the 1980s to specialized nursing assistant robots in the 2000s and 2010. Nowadays, human resembling robots are increasing, providing companionship and social behavioral therapies to patients, most especially for older adults. Though I am confident that nurses cannot be replaced by these robotic humans, still, nurses with the knowledge of AI and advanced technologies are better than those without. It is time to include AI literacy in the nursing informatics curriculum. Advances in technology poses a lot of challenges in our nursing profession, and we cannot deny that using technology usually requires a lot of effort, not to mention the issues of access and its complexity. We are living in an era where technological advancement is faster than the process of us developing appropriate guidelines, standards, and policies. These issues might lead to problems of accuracy, privacy, security, and more importantly, trust among our clients. For me, the solution to these technological issues lie within a concept known as technology leadership. We need leaders with experience in managing both people and technology. They are those who are humanistic enough to prioritize people in his work and technology competent enough to ascertain how technology works and will potentially impact the practice of nursing. Technology leadership requires a unique set of attributes and values, or FAME, as the new model of nursing excellence. The FAME framework highlights four distinct action words of a nursing leader: foster, adopt, mentor, and enhance. First is to foster human centeredness in procedures that require technology use. There is an emerging concept known as hybrid intelligence, and hybrid intelligence is the combination of human intelligence and artificial intelligence working together to solve problems better than either could alone. The basic concept is that instead of AI replacing humans or humans working without AI, hybrid intelligence create a partnership which both contribute their unique strengths to achieve superior results. This requires balancing technology and human judgment, or technically called humans in the loop. We must not rely from technology 100%, and rather it must be a combination of both human intervention as complemented by technology. Last year, we launched the burger model of AI use in our university, and we humorously call it the Jolly Mac Fatima Burger. The burger model highlights the combination of human and technology interventions in producing outputs. The AI burger model is a framework for understanding how humans and AI work together to create high quality content. The bun, which is on the top and bottom, likely represents the human oversight and final review. The filling, lettuce, cheese, beef, or vegan patties, these are the different AI tools and their contributions. And the layers are the different stages where human and AI contribute their strengths. This model emphasizes that AI use isn't about AI doing everything, but about creating a structured approach where human judgment and AI capabilities are layered together strategically to produce better results than either could achieve alone. In the end, the human user must be accountable to any outputs produced through the collaboration. Second is to adapt best practices and best evidences. Technology has both positive and negative impact depending on how it will be used. And the most important approach is to maximize the benefit and mitigate its risks. Every nurse must embrace the growth mindset with conscientious application of lifelong learning. We also need research competencies, and knowledge of the scientific process to collect, analyze, and present the data that will provide us insights that will further help us improve the practice of nursing. Prioritizing which technology to use and those that really matters is important. And in a world where there are hundreds or even thousands of technology to choose from, identifying what's best for you and what's first your condition is crucial without technology avoidance. Third, we need mentorship for sustainability. We need to pass on competencies from generation to generation of nurses. The resulting product is, of course, a more sustainable nursing leadership. We need leader mentors who will shape the next generation of nurses. And the combined expertise of our senior nurses and the creativity of the new breed of nurses are actually good combination and excellent features. In my case, I am particularly indebted to a number of nurse mentors that I had a chance to work with. And I always say that I am the totality of all my previous mentors, and we should do the same to our mentees. There is nothing more refreshing than a workplace where our young nurses are always nurtured, mentored, and whose opinions are really valued. Remember, leadership tasks include mentorship, that huge responsibility of shaping the future of nurses. And transformative leadership is acknowledging own weakness and accepting that the practice of mentorship leads to new discoveries, even for the leader mentors. Finally, E refers to enhancing our commitment to nursing and innovation. And this requires using technology for the good and not for the bad reasons. In 2020, I coined the term innovations or advancing innovations to move us forward and upward and not backward and downward. I'm so lucky to become part of the team that developed the new definition of nursing and nurses at the International Council of Nurses, which was launched recently in the Finland conference. These new definitions would mean a new image, description, competencies, and era for nursing and nurses. We need more nurses who are committed with grit and breakthrough thinking, who are ready and capable of leading the new era of nursing. Again, fostering human centeredness, adopting best practice and evidence, mentoring for sustainability, and enhancing commitment and innovation in nursing, or the FAME framework. This framework was first introduced in one of the packet conferences of ORNAP, and I am grateful that it received positive responses from the nursing community. With that, thank you very much, colleagues, for your kind attention, and I'm excited to be back and be with you very much soon. Again, congratulations, Orna, for your anniversary and for being one of the champions of innovation in the Philippine nursing. Take care, everyone.